to say, Jennifer, lovely as it is to see you, and it is, and you do look absolutely charming and gorgeous and sexy, and I like this metal thing going on here. I'm surprised to see you hit somebody, because I think of you as being a rather kind of shy person.
I am a shy person, but I did grow up with brothers, so... I have acquired a few skills.
Did you actually hit your brothers then? Is that what you're saying? Because CBS in no way endorses that kind of behavior.
I did actually hit a... I don't even know if I should say this.
Oh, you should. No one watches this show. You'll be fine.
I did actually hit a boyfriend with a camera once.
That's okay.
He was very badly behaved, I have to say, but it was on a train station in Morocco, which maybe was not the best.
Wait, this is a great story. So, first of all, you've got this boyfriend, and he's taking pictures of you.
Oh, no.
Then what's the camera for?
It's my camera to, document the trip and all.
Oh, in Morocco?
Yes.
Right, and where were you in Morocco? Tangier?
Marrakesh, Casablanca.
Oh, yeah. A lot of French people up and down there, you know that.
Bien sûr.
You speak French?
Pas bien.
No.
Pas bien.
No, right.
Je peux essayer, si tu veux.
Oh, yeah, see, you got me right there. There's a couple of a girl from the Valley who probably help you out, though she speaks. Do you know, if I had a nickel for every time I'd said that sentence, there's a girl from the Valley. Now, listen, tell me about the Chicago Code, then. Do you play our tough cop
I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by this. This is fantastic. Do you know, I was bitten by a rattlesnake.
Touch it again if you want. There you go. Oh, you know how to hold it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Nice.
Just
Nice.
cup underneath. There you are. Now, are you fond of snakes?
Actually, I am fond of snakes.
Really?
I was bitten by a rattlesnake, though.
Shut the hell up!
I was.
You were bit by a snake?
Yes, I was.
Recently?
A while ago, but on my foot. And it was like being stabbed by 2 safety pins.
Are you all right?
Yeah,
what kind of a snake was it?
I'm fine. It was, I don't know which kind of rattlesnake it was.
It was a rattlesnake?
Yes, it was a rattlesnake.
Why didn't you avoid it when you heard the rattling?
Well, because it was a baby, and so the rattle's very quiet.
Oh, so you was just kind of like...
Yeah,
Did
exactly.
you get sick?
I did, actually. Well, first I had the swelling, and I took some arnica, which is this homeopathic medicine for the swelling, and that went away.
Right.
And then my husband and I were driving in the car, and I felt myself outside of the car, watching myself, and I was realizing that I wasn't breathing, and I didn't need to breathe.
What?
And it was very strange.
Ooh, this is acid you're talking about now.
And so I said, I think I need to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital where they did nothing. It was amazing.
How much did they charge you for that nothing? Wow.
Yeah.
So, and you had an out-of-body experience from a rattlesnake
I did. It was not unpleasant, I have to say. It was not unpleasant.
CBS Kids.
So I can imagine then snakes, so I'll put this out of the way then. Are you frightened by snakes?
No, not at all, no.
Well, do you like snakes?
Yeah, I do like snakes.
Do you have any snakes?
I don't. But I do like them.
Oh, really?
I
You
do.
like them, but not enough to have one?
No, but I like to pet them, and actually their tongues are very soft. I don't know if you know that.
In your pants.
Hey! Come on, man! Jeez. So tell me about the Chicago Code then. You play
Okay.
Do you make it in Chicago? That looked a bit like Chicago there.
Yes, it's completely
Are you
shut.
from Chicago?
Yes, I am.
No way!
Yes.
I didn't know they had rattlesnakes in Chicago.
No, I didn't get bitten in Chicago.
Right. No, right. Well, what kind of snakes do they have in Chicago?
Oh, political.
Oh. What part of Chicago are you from?
Well, I both the north side and the south side, so it's both Cubs and Sox.
So you're kind of
family.
bi-curious.
Yes. And
Do you know, have you ever met Oprah?
I have, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
What does she smell like?
Quite lovely, like baby powdery.
I suspected, like, not cologne, not kind of, oh, no,
No,
like
no,
too
no.
much, like, oh, here comes Oprah. But I I suspect some kind of like wealthy, classy kind of smell. Yeah.
Like friendly, like a friendly smell.
Really? Like kind of baked
Yes.
cookies?
No, like the sweetness of babies kind of
The
smell.
sweetness of babies?
Yeah.
I've got a 10-day-old baby in the house right now. He doesn't smell that good at all.
The top of the head, the top of the head.
Oh, the top of the head smells
not the
good,
other
yeah.
bit, the top of the head.
But, you know, you have to fight through a lot of different aromas to get to the top of the head. Do you, you've got a child, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
Your daughter?
Yes.
What age is she?
She's 5.
5. Oh, you're past all that now.
Yeah, she's now sleeping. But she didn't, sleep a lot when she was...
Well, they don't. They're not interested. There's no reasoning with them at all.
No.
Last night I was saying to him, this is getting us nowhere. He's like, rah! Like, this isn't a debate. This isn't even a discussion. Rah!
I feel your pain.
Are you going to have more?
Well, I would love to if God is willing to give a surprise. That would be nice. But
Well, you got to have sex.
well, yeah.
You can't just hang around waiting. I mean,
Yeah.
God, of course, will help you, but you have to participate. Really.
I'm trying to very gently say that I'm a little long in the tooth, maybe to have another.
No, you're,
don't think
what, you
so?
like 31? You're fine.
Yeah, I'm 31.
Well, there you are then. Hey, have you ever posted topless pictures of yourself on the internet?
Always, every day.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I would never do it. Would you ever do it?
No, never in a million years.
Would you
I can barely get out of the house, much
No.
less,
What I think is, I just don't. Have you ever been on any of these Craigslist things or anything like that? I've never. No.
It's
You
not
ever
my
bought
thing.
anything from the internet?
Amazon, like a book or something.
Right. Yeah. No.
Oh, no, I did buy a few Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like, magnets. I did.
Why did you need them?
I had a little crush on Spike, so I just wanted to have my own personal
I never
magnet.
watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
it's really
Was it
good.
good? Do you watch the new vampires? The the kind of twinky gay vampire?
Well, once you have a child, it's not
Yeah, I know.
watching a lot of...
But like, see, I've got this certain rules about vampires. They can be gay or straight. I got no problem with that. But it's more kind of I quite like them to suck blood. You know, I mean, it's not just care about your feelings. I mean, that's not a vampire. That's just a gay friend. You know, it's. That's just me. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm very cranky. I'm
That's
sorry.
all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
We're out of time. Awkward pause or mouth organ?
Mouth organ.
Good. Do you play? Because surprisingly, a very small amount of people actually play the mouth organ. And if you can play the mouth organ, you win the coveted gold mouth organ that we give away here.
I don't know how to play a mouth organ, but I'm happy to try.
Well,
Do you know how to play?
No.
Let's go.
Can you go then?
Oh, I can do this too?
Yeah,
You didn't even unwrap it for me. What
Well,
kind
I'll
of
unwrap
host
it
are
for you if you want.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, usually, I'm a bit nervous. All right. There you are. It's unwrapped and
Okay,
never
okay.
been touched.
Okay, can I ask a really silly question?
Sure.
Which side?
Feel your way. That's pretty good for a first timer. All right, knock it off. Down the middle, everybody. We'll be right back. Jennifer Wallet, everybody. Jennifer Wallet. Jennifer. Now, I'm sorry, I completely mutilated your last name there. It's
Willette.
Willette.
You are not the first.
No, I know. I'm so sorry. It looks a bit like omelette. Did everybody?
That was my nickname in the 8th grade.
Was Jennifer Omelette?
They called me Omelette. Yes, it was.
That's a shame. But it's and what? It's a French name?
It's French Canadian. It's Quebecois.
Oh, right. Are you
Yeah.
French Canadian?
I am adopted, but yes, my folks are French Canadian.
Right,
So I
okay.
do not actually speak French, but they
Neither
do.
do French Canadians.
Yes, so I've heard.
No, it's more kind of duck language they speak. It's kind of. I look forward to your letters. Now tell me about your book and your blog, Jennifer. What is the calculus diaries then? What do you do here?
Well, actually, I was an English major, and I'm terrified of math and physics. And because the universe has a sense of humor, I now make my living writing about math and physics.
Now, how did you get into that? Why?
I was actually a freelance writer in New York City trying to make a living, and it turns out the physicists would pay me. And
really?
it's really as simple as that. They needed someone who could put physics concepts into plain English that would be able to appeal to a broader audience.
Oh, you know what you would do well in is teaching people how to fly. Because when I was learning how to fly, they give you this stuff, and I'm like, oh, what does this even mean? And then they have to have some crusty old guy that smokes a cigar say, just fly the plane.
And I think I would trust the crusty old guy to just fly the plane, because that's something that I found. You know, everybody here, we've taken calculus, we've taken physics in high school.
Not me.
It's not actually like that.
It's not?
No, I mean, high school physics takes you up to about 1680. That's 300 years of really cool science that we never get to hear about.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they stopped with Newton?
Yeah, they stopped with basically Isaac Newton in high school. And so they teach you slope of the inclined plane and all these like dry formula.
Well, you've lost me already, you see.
I went to Disneyland. And I basically rode the teacup ride, and I talked about the forces and the interaction there and why the teacup ride is so incredibly complex from a physics standpoint.
That's rather nice.
It actually is.
Did you get on the rides for free?
No.
The Disney Corporation doesn't care about your love of physics.
No, they really don't.
No.
We went on the free fall ride, the Tower of Terror, and all these sorts of things.
Really?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Does it help you in any of that kind of thing if you're on a scary thing and it's like pushing you around, or like the teacup ride, and you think, well, I'm not frightened because this is just perfectly what should be happening according to the laws of physics?
I'm just going woo. You know,
oh, really?
I don't actually start to think about the physics till after. It's really about the experience. I mean, I understand you fly.
I do, yeah, absolutely.
A friend of mine wrote a book called The Physics of NASCAR, and she talked to the drivers. They're the best intuitive physicists she's ever met.
What, NASCAR drivers?
NASCAR drivers, because they understand...
If they understood what the hell you were saying, I think they'd like it.
They understand intuitively the forces that they have to deal with. That's why they're such good drivers.
Yeah.
And it's also the same as pilots.
Well, a lot of the NASCAR guys are pilots as well.
Yeah, exactly.
They're kind of interested in that same thing. Do you ever study, here's a physics question, do you ever study how, like, when you're driving on the freeway and there's car and everything's moving along and then it all stops and you think there must be an accident, and then there's no accident, and then it all just starts up again?
Yes.
I mean, what's that? That's physics, right?
That is physics.
Right.
It is. Believe it or not, traffic physics is a huge, huge area, and I did, in fact, do a blog post on this.
No way!
I did. And what happens is it has to do with the density of the cars, the number of the cars. At a certain point, they get so close together that anything that happens to one of them affects everything else.
But why doesn't it work like Bernoulli's principle? You know, when you force the object through the venturi and then it comes out faster on the other side?
You'd think
why, if you don't get a lot of cars and push them into a small area, they go faster? It doesn't make any sense, Jennifer.
Because you can push water together. You can actually make it fill a smaller area. You can crush the cars. It won't actually
I see.
work.
So what you're saying is, if we made cars out of some kind of spongy form thing,
which could happen, you never know.
Then the cars could all squeeze together and they would go faster.
Yeah, well, they probably could. Yeah, as it went through the funnel, it just basically go whoosh. The same thing that you get with the Venturi effect.
Well, I think that. Well, we should probably start making foam cars then. Would that work? Would a car work if it was made of foam?
Well, it'd be pretty comfortable.
But does the car, I guess the power-to-weight ratio is going to be better, I think. And then you think, well, but if you crash, but if everyone's got a foam car, then it would be a laugh.
It would actually be a lot of fun. You'd be cozy.
You'd be like, I crashed on the way home. It was adorable. Now, so you are an English major then? You didn't actually study physics?
Don't hold it back. Everything I know about physics, I learned.
Is your husband an English major? Or is he
is a theoretical physicist at Caltech.
Really?
Yeah, I like to say that he deals with the very big and the very small, and I deal with all the messy stuff in between. The good stuff.
Is that a kind of sexy thing?
It can be.
Yeah.
It can be.
Right, no, so you married a physicist, so you understand what he's saying?
Sometimes.
Is he Austrian with wild hair?
He is not. He's American.
Doesn't sound like a physicist to me then.
I don't often understand what he's saying, but he's actually very good at explaining it to me, and I'm very good at asking dumb questions, which is what makes me a good science writer.
Is that what you really need to be able to do to understand it, is to be able to, be unashamed of your questions?
Yes, because when I first started, I was unsure of myself, and I wanted to seem smarter than I was because I was talking to really smart people.
Yeah.
And so I would try and ask these really knowledgeable questions. I'd have these questions in advance.
Yeah, I do
and,
that.
Well, the problem with that is...
I do, and I always end up looking like a jerk.
Well, the problem is they answer you in jargon. Whereas if you ask a really stupid, why is the sky blue question, they'll go, there, dear, let's sit down and talk about this.
You're exactly right. It's like if you're in a foreign country and you know how to say, may I have, you know, a piece of cheese, and you go, and you say that, and then they go, and you go, no, you're meant to just say yes, and then everything will be fine.
I have a very good example of this. You guys know about the invisibility cloak in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
There's actually...
That's my TARDIS.
Yes. There is a type of material that they think will one day make things like that possible. You can get this shielding. And I was trying to get...
I just went to the bathroom a little bit there.
I was trying to get the physicist to speak to me in English because they're called metamaterials, and he says, well, you know, what's important about this material is it has a negative index of refraction, and I just went, yay? And when he saw I didn't understand, he goes, okay. He goes, imagine if you dropped a pebble in the water and instead of rippling outward, it rippled inward.
Well, you're talking about changing the fundamental characters of both the pebble and the water.
Exactly. I says, but that's impossible. And he goes, and that's why it's interesting. And you learn stuff like this when you talk to physicists. But you got to get.
But it sounds like it's disappearing up his own ass because you.
They often sound like that.
Right, because you. Can I say that? Yeah. You're welcome, scientists. But you can't change the property of the pebble or the water.
Well, they actually thought that a negative index of refraction would in fact be impossible. It turns out it's not. You actually can, metaphorically speaking, make them go inward, and I have no idea how that works.
You're blowing my mind, man.
It blew mine too.
Yeah.
I think it blew theirs. And
So
it's hard to blow a physicist's mind.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. I nearly thought of a very dirty joke there. Because you're married to a physicist. Yeah, good time. Anyway, we're out of time. Care to investigate the physical properties of a mouth organ or an awkward
When I
pause?
was 12 years old, I fell in love with the mouth organ. I don't remember how to...
play?
I don't think so, but I can try and remember.
Because if you can play... You got to know this. If you can play the mouth organ, you win the golden mouth organ.
Is it real gold?
It's real gold.
Seriously?
Yeah, we keep it backstage under lock and key,
Do you have
guarded
to play
by
it well?
tigers.
Because I think...
You have to. There's been one twice. There's about half a dozen of them. There's been one twice. Billy Connolly won one, and who else won one? Somebody else.
He looks like he would play the mouth organ.
Billy can play, and somebody else can play. Can you play? If you can play well
Dude, I was 12. You know?
Let's see. Let's see. If you're good enough, you will win it.
How do I open this?
Oh, God. I must say, my hopes are beginning to look... Yeah, there you go.
This is like a brand new one.
Yeah, it's fresh, for heaven's sake.
It's stuck.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, you ready? Yes, I think the gods are smiling on you this evening. Bring it
This is amazing.
see you, Gillian.
Thank you so
It's
much.
Gillian, isn't it? Not Gillian.
It is Gillian, yeah.
See, I got it right this time. I didn't get it right the last time, did I?
Did you?
I-
I don't remember.
You don't remember me getting your name wrong?
Well, you know, your eyes are so blue that as soon as I got
knock
out
it off
here-
right now. Although you do look absolutely lovely, I have to say. I like all this see-through business.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
It's very... do you have a funeral to go to? It's quite nice. You look like a sexy widow.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind
I'm
of like,
hoping-
oh, my poor husband has died. Who will take care of me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm hoping to move into after the acting dries up, is marrying elderly men, and then, you know...
Go to the Playboy Mansion. Find someone. Have you ever been there, the Playboy Mansion?
No, I've never been.
Oh, I have.
Oh?
Yeah.
And?
It's not for me, really. I don't know what it is. I'm too self-conscious and kind of Scottish Protestant for all that. You know, like people are going around all like that, and I'm like, oh, you must be cold.
I think you can tell if they're cold, actually.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
yes. You mean by their nipples? All right. Is it cold in here?
I don't know.
No, all right. No, I wasn't. I asked. I don't know. Sometimes it's terribly cold in here. But then again, maybe I've just got a small penis. I don't know.
Well said.
Thank you. Hey, did you meet William Shatner?
Well, I didn't, but, you know, I should have, because he's actually the star of Chevy Chase's favorite comedy on TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Chevy actually claims that he switches back and forth from Community to Bleep My Dad Says.
Are you up against each other?
No.
Oh, right.
That's the part. That's the hole in his
that's
logic.
what proves that Chevy is as crazy as everybody thinks he is. I mean,
I'm not going to say that he can break through the space-time continuum, but maybe he can, in fact, since we're on at 8 and they're on at 8:30.
yeah, but he's probably just saying it to be an ass.
No, I think it's his, you know, undying love for Bill Shatner.
Really? He has that?
I think he does. He finds his show very funny.
He's very funny, William Shatner, I think. Did you enjoy Star Trek?
I did, in
T.J.
reruns.
Hooker? Did you like T.J. Hooker?
T.J. Hooker I've never seen.
Well,
no.
you know what? That's okay, because I love Bill, I really do, and I hope he's left the building, but T.J. Hooker, I don't know what, it was, you know, he put on a little weight, and, you know.
He's great now.
He's fine, he's
great,
back,
he
yeah.
looks great.
Would you be interested in doing a cop show where you were a sexy cop wearing a see-through dress solving crimes?
Yes.
Okay.
Right? Why
okay,
not? I
right.
mean, after marrying the elderly men dries up, maybe my reputation will get around. People realize what I'm up to. Then I come back as the
private
sexy,
detective. Yeah.
cop. Yeah.
That's all right. In the community, you don't play a cop, do you?
No, I don't. No, she doesn't even have a degree. She doesn't have a job. She has about $200 in her bank account.
This is like my life story.
This is my life story.
Really?
Can I tell you
Were
something?
things tough when you first came to town?
Well, things were tough this morning, frankly.
No, come on.
No.
You're in a big sitcom. You're doing fine.
I live in an apartment building,
Okay.
and I share a parking, you know, structure with other people in my building, and I park in between two other cars. And the gentleman who lives near me parked so close to my car that I actually had to climb in through my back seat and over my driver's seat this morning.
Does he have an inappropriately large car?
He has a very large red truck, which I think is a little bit much.
Yeah,
Probably. Should I leave him a note saying...
Well, it depends. If you live in a place where a large red truck is appropriate, perhaps, you know, in a farming area or a community where there's a lot of fishing and hunting, then maybe you need it. But I'm figuring that that's not where your apartment is it?
No, it's not.
No. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, a red truck's nice. I, in fact, have a red truck. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, you do really?
I do. I have an old red truck I bought from Danny Bonaducci.
No.
Yeah, you want to buy it?
No.
Do you know Danny Bonaducci?
I've never met Danny Bonaducci.
He's very nice. A lot of people think that he's a roid rage-filled madman, but he's lovely. I really like him.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Have you met any of the Partridge Family?
I never have. No, I never have.
Ever been to Canada?
Yes, I have been to Canada.
Well, there you go. What part?
I've been to Vancouver. I actually was in the pilot of The Good Wife, a CBS show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What happened there?
Well, I shot it immediately after I shot the pilot of Community. So when Community got picked up, I went on to that show.
I see.
But yes, I was in the lovely city of Vancouver with Juliana Margulies.
I like Vancouver.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. I don't know Juliana Margulies at all.
She's beautiful.
I hear she's very, very, very tall.
Is she? Well, I'm so short that everyone seems tall to me. I mean...
What height are you?
I'm like I'm like kid height, basically.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I can wear children's size clothing, so.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of children wear clothing like that? Mouth organ, awkward pause?
I think we've done the awkward pause already, so
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I should move on to the mouth organ.
All right then. Oh, care to touch the kangaroo scrotum? It's lucky. Make a wish.
Okay.
Oh, you're doing.
Am I in heaven?
Not with that, you're not. No, you're in ER. That's where you... All right. Oh yeah, your mouth organ.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking about myself.
Oh.
All right, there you go.
All right.
All right. Do you play? I'd love for somebody to win the golden mouth organ. I really would.
What? Wait. How do you win the golden mouth?
Well, you have to be able to play the mouth organ.
Oh. Okay.
And if you can play, you win. And if you can't play, you don't. And you're not allowed to fake it. I don't just give them out, you know.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You ready for this?
Yeah. Oh, this would be so awesome. Now listen. I have to tell you, I am an expert on when women are faking it. And you, my dear, well, let's one more time and then
All
let's
right.
see. Nah, you're faking it. So let's do a Walton's ending. You remember the Waltons? That. Yes?
No.
Okay. What about
T.J. Hooker.
Yeah, T.J. Hooker. Have you seen that Justin Bieber movie?
No, I haven't.
Neither have I.
Okay.
Okay. Kenny Jacobs, everybody! Jolie Bishop! Jolie, you're looking well.
I am a small, waif-like, demure lesbian.
Knock it off with that. Knock it off with that. I know you. You've got a husband who's a dude, and you've got how many kids you got now? 6, 7, 8?
5.
Five.
Yeah.
That's busy.
Yeah. 2 came with the deal, and then 2 came out of my deal. And then I adopted a child.
Really?
2
You adopted
years
me?
ago.
Oh, well
I
done.
did.
Now, did you go for show business adoption from an interesting war-torn country or something a bit
God,
closer to home?
no. It's called domestic adoption. I went to South Central.
Like I say, a war-torn country. No, really, you adopted a kid?
I did.
Do you know the
Los-
family you've adopted the child from, or no?
I met her biological mother.
Right.
And
Bob Saget?
in my pants.
Yeah. No, you don't want that.
Oh,
No. Bob was here a couple of nights ago, and he's in great shape. If he gets it, ooh, yeah, he's.
Did we see all of that?
Yeah, no, but yeah, we saw. Yes, we
good
saw. Yeah, we saw Bob's penis.
Well, I've seen it, so.
Have you really?
Yeah. No.
You have.
No, I haven't.
You have. Did you date Bob Saget?
No, I did not.
Yeah, you
date Bob-
did.
No, I didn't. He directed me in a movie, though.
And
He's
what
a
did he
chick.
direct you
He's
with?
A chick. He is not a.
Go over there, Jolie. I need you to run in that direction. What was the movie that Bob directed you in?
It was a Lifetime movie called Jitters that I'm super proud of, and it
Jitters?
was many, many years ago. About Jitters, about before you get married, and it was actually just about right before I was to get married myself.
Did you get the jitters before you got married?
As the character?
No,
or as me?
you.
You know what? I didn't. I more have them now.
Really? No, it's
14 years.
14 years you've been
Yes.
married? I
In
remember.
show business, you get like some sort of a medal for that.
It's a lot, yeah. It's a lot.
But,
Oh,
but we, like you, have, you know, other people that we sleep with, so.
Oh, no.
Right.
I don't do that.
Oh, you were kidding?
No, yeah, I was kidding.
Oh, I just let the cat out of the bag, didn't I?
So you're a swinger? Do you go to those swinger parties in Malibu
Wouldn't that be so fun if I was?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It would. I'd be like, let's see what you got. No.
Oh, my mother's going to kill me.
No. Your mother's been here.
She was like, be elegant, Jolie. Why do you have to have that mouth?
Not on this show. If you're
that's
elegant,
right,
if
yes.
you're here, if you were elegant here, everyone would be like, one of these things is not like the other. You know, it wouldn't work. I mean, you are elegant. You look lovely.
Thank you very much.
I like your jacket. It's kind of business but
Thank
sexy.
you. It's like ratty librarian.
Well, I like a librarian.
But ratty.
Well, I like filthy.
Filthy.
Yeah,
Filthy is
filthy
good.
librarian.
Look
like
at the shoes.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, look at that. Hey, look, that's some ink you got there.
Yeah.
What's that?
I have ink everywhere. Don't
Really?
look. Yes.
No, there's nothing wrong with having
I'm a
ink.
tattooed lady.
Do you have a tramp stamp? You know, a little round
You
the
know
back?
what? I don't like to call it that.
Well,
but
clearly you do have one then, so...
It actually goes all the way down my back.
Really? What,
Down my spine.
What does it depict?
It's really...
Bob Saget?
No! Does it? Do you have a tattoo of Bob Saget? You're welcome, Internet Rumor Mill.
It actually is probably more spiritual than it is dirty and nasty horror-like.
Yeah.
It says
How terribly
daughter.
disappointing.
I'm sorry. Daughter, mother, sister, and it's my children's names.
Oh,
and they're
does it
all
say it in English?
Chinese.
Oh,
No,
in Chinese.
You know, because I'm Chinese.
Do you speak or read Chinese?
Just those letters that are on my back.
And you're absolutely sure that's what it says?
Brad Garrett used to like to bend me over the table and order off the menu.
Yeah. You know. Hey, now, where have you been that's exciting then around the world that's not Australia? Because for me, it's Australia, Canada, and the United States. Where else have you
Canada?
broadcast? That's it, yeah.
Okay. I went to Africa recently.
Really? Which part?
Mozambique. I'm the ambassador for Save the Children.
Really?
And I had an incredible experience, once again, to make it more serious here, which
Right.
clearly you can't do.
Right.
And I spent a lot of time with the lovely children of Mozambique, and it changed my life. And then I came back and adopted a child from here. So
Right.
that's why lots of people think...
Yeah, right. Where does Bob Saget fit in all of this then? I don't quite get where Bob fits
Wherever
in.
he wants.
Yeah. You know, Bob and I have the same birthday.
Do you?
Yeah, we do. 17th of May. Every 17th of May, Bob calls me up, and his joke is that Enya has the same birthday as he and myself.
Oh, that's
and so we
awesome.
go, hoo, ha, hoo, ha, he, he. Actually, we stopped doing it on the phone. He comes here and we do it on the show now.
That's great.
Yeah, fills the time.
I'd love to come next time. May 7th.
Wow, I'd get...
May...
love to have a nickel for every time I've heard a woman say that.
You'd have a nickel?
Not even. So listen, we're out of time, but...
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
That
no, it
was
goes fast. Yeah, I've had a nickel for every time I heard a woman say that.
Got it.
All right. So we have to be thinking mouth organ or awkward pause is what I'm thinking.
I'm sorry?
Mouth organ. Well, you know, I don't have a band or any support or even a technical backup from CBS. So...
I thought that they
I mean, don't get me wrong.
that they cared
No,
earlier.
no. Don't get me wrong. I like the robot. I like the crew, except perhaps Michael. I like everybody. I like the crew, but CBS as a as an entity, don't really care. About me, they care about you, the viewer. Don't applaud that. It just makes you sound stupid.
I'm feeling awkward pause would be the right way to go.
Mouth organ? Have you ever blown a mouth organ? Come on, you must give it a shot.
Okay. No!
Why not? You can give it a try. Just
Okay.
a little atmospheric blow.
Okay.
And it's fresh. It
Are
hasn't
you
been
going to do it
touched.
too?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
There you go. Yeah, you can unwrap it so my fingers are not even... I see your... Wow, look at it.
Yeah, we skate on that.
Whoa. Look at that, man. Look at... Geez.